froze my eggs at 36. I did it at an extremely reputable place.
36.
Had a good result. And the fertility doctor was like, you're good. And so I just kind of thought I had time. And I thought that I could put my life together. Ideally wanted to meet someone who I felt was going to be a good parent. And I did that at 40. Around 41, we decided to fertilize the eggs.
Oh, she found
and none
someone.
of them worked. You know, I think this is an important conversation in itself, how much clinics are overselling the egg freezing success. And now we're starting to see results. This is not to suggest people shouldn't do it. It's just to make sure that you're doing your own research. You know, then I went to get my fertility measures checked, which I think everyone should do over the age of even 30. My fertility was dismal. And the doctors said, we'll try a round. You should look at donor egg or adoption. And so we did a round, didn't get much. And then he said, you know, let's start to go in a different direction. And I was like thinking to myself, if I had only tried once at everything that was important to me, right? Like, I would have done nothing.
Oh,
right?
God, I can see the pain in her face.
Maybe the most important thing. I froze my eggs at 36.
All right, guys. So this is one of the reasons why I started my channel. A lot of these things out there, which are lies, have been presented as the truth. And my aim is to kind of make sure that, especially our young Christians, don't follow or go into these things thinking that, you know, it's another way of, because even feminism, or modern feminism to be specific, has snuck into the church, where young female Christians are thinking that they have time. They're thinking that they don't have to pursue relationship. They can wait till they've traveled. I've never understood that whole traveling thing, because in my opinion, you can travel with your husband, you can travel with your wife, but it just seems like young Christian all of a sudden is like, oh, I want to see the world and I want to do this. And they're not doing it because it's fun. They're doing it, and I remember this very specifically. Maybe it's different for you if you're watching, but I remember specifically, and I think this is mothers' fault. There's some of the mothers of back in that time who were telling their daughters, oh, I wish I had traveled, I wish I had done this. Or the daughters were looking at their parents' marriages, seeing that their parent hadn't really done anything with their life. And they were like, nah, their parents were trapped or whatever. So they were basically thinking that they would go and do all these things first and then come back and do marriage, or marriage was a trap. Or maybe the girl saw her parents' marriage was toxic and she was like, nah, I don't want it. Either way, it was for the wrong reasons. And this is how we got here. And young Christians were now doing these things where they're like, oh, I don't want to get married. I don't want to get married. Then they get to like 25. Okay, I do want to get married, but I want to travel. Then they get to like 29, 30, and they're like, okay, no boy is interested in me.